Also, I think Matt Lawton from the Times in the last sort of 15, 20 minutes said it's pretty much a done deal. Tuchel to England.
It hurts though. It hurt.
There's a lot to unpack.
Bro, I was hoping to play 5 at the back. I was hoping that was our life.
Well,
5 at the back,
maybe at England. I want to see what you lot are thinking. Big opinion. Thomas Tuchel has pretty much, according to pretty much Romano and Matt Law, I think from the Times, it's out there. Tuchel is confirmed. Sky are going with it now as England manager. Now, this is the guy that I know I definitely wanted to be next Man United manager. I think you did. A lot of people disagreed with us, so I think a lot of the chat will probably be like, "So, don't care. We didn't want him anyway." Who did we get?
Who do we get? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have a number 2. I only had Thomas Tuchel it was TT, bro. I only had Thomas Tuchel as the number 1 guy, bro.
Man had the Audi TT lined up, bro.
TT. I had TT as the. I'm gutted. I won't lie to you. I'm gutted. I was hoping that he'd hold out. When I heard muted talks that he could be going in for the England job. I was like, no, England don't want a German. You know what I mean? Like it's good for England. It's just shit for us. Like, who are we gonna get? Who's the other managers now that we can go and get?
Thomas Frank.
Is he good?
It'll be one of them ones where we have to, again, and this ain't gaslighting, I promise you it's not, but it'll be one of the ones where we'd have to go, well, Ineos have made this choice because they feel like he's, got levels to go up. He can, that's it though, bro. We'd have to do it. We'd have to do it. Thomas Frank, look, can handle the media well. For Brentford, listen, he's done an extremely good job.
Didn't they say that
Man United level
issues though? Didn't they say Thomas Frank has some funny little?
Well, actually, in his homeland, he actually in Denmark, the club he was at the first time, he was terrible, really, really terrible before he went to Brentford. Actually, I've learned that today. But I feel like Thomas Frank, that's a really, really big jump up. But I'm not going to lie. Here's my thing, KG. Yeah, I'm not. As long as it's not Southgate or Potter, I'm not really in that camp of like I'm so open-minded. I am.
But what is? You know what? I prepared.
I'm so open-minded. But it's gone.
I was like, what I was thinking is this manager can get like. No, I didn't fuck. This manager can get the most out of the shape that he plays. It could work for us. So if we went to a 3 at the back in terms of De Ligt, Euro, Lissandro.
But he weren't doing that.
No, it's just a match because he's going to play to our strengths, and we haven't got that many. So he has to make us defensively resolute, right? I was kind of hoping for that. I'm like, what can we do with the players that we have right now? That's what I'm on. So and I haven't studied the other managers to know like what kind of football they play.
Oh, you better get studying now and have a think about who you want.
I want that Brentford ball though. A Brentford balling out of control, like.
Well.
No. Like again, the rest.
But they're competitive. They're competitive, and with what his resources are, he's done a good job. He's done a good job because obviously you got to remember, no manager we're going to get in this period, right, to replace Erik ten Hag, is going to be one. Now that the last big one has gone, you're not going to get Hansi Flick. You're not going to get Nagelsmann. You're not going to get a manager who's in one of the big boy clubs. Our next manager is going to be, in my opinion, unless there's a real curveball from somewhere, is going to be someone who's making a step up. Yeah? Whether that's Ruben Amorim, whether that's Thomas Frank, whether that's Terzic, the ex...
the Bayern guy.
Dortmund.
Dortmund, yeah.
He's free. Xabi Alonso, look, at Leverkusen, I think that
my good brother, but he wouldn't do it. He would never come to us.
Honus as well. So there's a lot. Basically, Rude, whoever it is, that's what I'm saying. So that's the Stuttgart manager, isn't it? So whoever
I'm saying the name though, the banter on that one will be crazy. Still, come on.
Oh, for Honus.
Yeah,
just Honus, like
Hose.
Okay,
Hose,
all right, yeah. But we can't. The next manager is Kieran McKenna. The next manager will be making a step upwards, to where they haven't been at this level before, and that's why I'm open-minded. I am open-minded.
Yeah.
Like we've got the Jose's, we've had the Louis Van Gaals who have been there and done it at big, massive clubs with big expectations. We've gone for Oli, club legend. We've gone for the new up-and-coming manager in Ten Hag. We have literally done everything. So I am literally in the camp of this is where, like I said, as long as it's not Southgate, and even if it was Potter, I wouldn't be having that. But it's like, well, you got to go with it. But this is where you have to say, let Ineos then, because
I hear you. Man.
You have to. To use your words with you, bro. That's where you have to let them do it.
No, you got to let them do it. You know what I mean? But then I'm always on the thing of you can criticize. You know what I mean? The way, let's say that they like the way today, the way they've handled it and not realized it's a big, like, it's probably the greatest manager of all time. There's a way to manage that. And there should have been a press release. There should have been something you put out to the fans. Like, you should have been in control of the narrative, and you didn't control the narrative. So now this has happened. You know, that's on them. That's their bad. But then again, like, we can criticize some of the decisions as well. If they bring in a mad manager, like, what if it's Potter? What are we gonna do?
Get vexed at the start and then hope that we're proved wrong. That's what you could do, innit?
I really want our next manager to be amazing, man.
KG, let me ask you this. Can Eric turn it around?
No.
Okay.
Prayers that
because I know that when things change, I know sometimes you start thinking.
No, he can't turn it around. He can't turn it around. Okay.
So it's inevitable that we're going to get a new manager.
We're going to get a new manager. We're going to get a new manager. I don't even think we're going to win on the weekend. I don't even think we're going to win on the weekend against Brentford, bro.
2-1. I said 2-1.
I'm not even.
Adam was on the show today. He said it. He said, "Nah, like 1-1. Don't think we're going to win."
Bro, we're so shit, fam. We're so dead. I don't believe that we're gonna turn it around. I want him. I would love him to. I would love to be wrong. I just don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm willing to be wrong. Do you know what I mean? I'm willing to be like, wow, you did it, top 4. Oh my god, in the cup. Congratulations, Eric. How dare we? We're so sorry. I'd love to make that video.
That's what it's gonna have to take,
bro. Like, that's where we're at. Right now. Eric Ten Hag can't name his starting 11.
No, it keeps changing every game. Uncle says Sky Sports PR, but ordinary journalists aren't. Remember, Fabrizio announced Iniesta's retirement a few days before he did. Wait for an official statement. And Tabislaw says, so Alex Ferguson hired his own. He hasn't always thought about what's best for United. That's lies, KG. By the way, this would never happen under Qatar.
That's true. That's true. They would have paid him forever.
Yeah. Fleck Webo says going for Tommy Tooks to talk to Frank Mudded. Yeah, exactly.